to my channel. My name is Keela and this is Keela's Corner. And what I'm doing today is I'm going to show you something that I was sent in PR. And I'm also going to show you my haul from ShopMissA. And then I'm going to do the answer 10 questions about me that I was tagged in by Jessica Vargas. So I'm looking forward to having a great time and showing you all this new goodies, and let's go ahead and dive right on into it. But before I do that, let me welcome you again if you've never been here before. My name is Keela, and I would like to go ahead and invite you to hit the subscribe button down in this corner over here, if you would, and smash that bell and hit it up to all. That way you'll know every single time that I upload, and I upload as often as I can. And I do unboxings from BoxyCharm. I also do unboxings from Ipsy Glam Bag and LashyBox. So be on the lookout for those, and I look forward to having so much fun and doing some try-ons. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into this, and we'll start with the PR first. Okay. The first thing I got is this in PR. It's a pore vacuum. I got it from a lady named Amelia, and she reached out to me from her YouTube channel. Or not her YouTube, I'm sorry, but her Instagram. And she invited me to become a part of her PR. So I agreed, and this is the item she wanted me to try. It's the Lesure Lens. Let me do us all a favor and put on my glasses if I'm going to read, but I'm sorry about the glare from my lights. Hey, I can see you. Okay, it's the Lesure Lens Natural Beautiful You Blackhead Remover. And it has 60 kPa suction, 3 color beauty lights, 5 suction levels, 5 replaceable suction heads, and a USB charger. Now this is just to cover the sleeve. I've already opened it just to make sure it was all there and nothing was broken. And anyway, this is what the outer packaging looked like. And it came with a little instruction book, as well as some extra heads and some extra filter sponges and washers. For bonus items with it, it came with one of these little silicone face scrubbers, which I already have one of these, so I'm going to place this for a future giveaway. And it also came with these blackhead tools. Let me see if I can open them up and show them to you. Okay. It looks like they're all double-ended. And there's 4 of them. We've got the little tiny end here for easy to get to zits. I know that's not a very pleasant word, is it? And we've got this end here that's got the little scoop with the hole in the middle of it for the bigger ones. So I'm guessing you just put it on there and press, and it does its job for you. This end, this one, has a triangular shaped wire for, I guess, the corners, and also a little stabby pick type thing. I guess that's so if it's having trouble coming out, you just grab a hold of it and pull. Oh my. Okay, this is the first one with a little thingy on the tip, so let's see what's in there. Oh, it don't want to come off. Ow, that's what's in it. A stabby. I stabbed my thumb. Ooh. I crucified my thumb. Anyway, it's got that little stabby point, and I just threw that cover. I don't even begin to know where it went. It ran away. But it's got another one of these round circular wire holes. We'll just have to be careful with that one. I hope this other one isn't that hard. Did it again. Different spot though. But I didn't lose the end this time. I still got it. Okay, this one's a bigger stabby point. Where's that other one? Put them side by side for you. So you got a big stabby point with this shorter one and a skinnier one with this little longer one. And on the one with the longer one, it's got kind of a curved head for the wire. And it's like a big teardrop. Okay. That's the zit tools that came with it. Here's the rechargeable wire. And then here's the 4 heads and the machine. Now I did read on the instructions that they do suggest that you don't use it if you've done any kind of exfoliation. And I did some exfoliation this morning, so I'll have to wait until tomorrow before I can actually use it. But here it is, turned on. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But that's on speed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then it's off again. And you do that by pushing the power button here. And you can see the speeds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this button here is marked with an M, and it's for a light. It's got a red light, a green light, and a blue light. So there's the red. And you see down here it shows red. This will be the blue light, or the green light, I'm sorry, the green light. And there it is. And now the blue light. And there it is. Now the red light is supposed to, let me get the little booklet. The red light is to soften skin, restore skin elasticity. The green light is to make skin shiny and tender and transparent. And the blue light is to repair skin, condition the skin, and narrow the pores. So what you're supposed to do with the lights is, while you have it turned on, you come into the corner of your eyes. Get that glare out of your face for a little bit. You come into like the corners of your eyes, or right around in here, or right around in here, or in the frown lines and all that. And you do a facial massage with it. And it's supposed to help the smaller, finer wrinkles go away, as well as make the skin look pretty. So I haven't had the chance to try this yet, but I will definitely give it a try starting tomorrow. And I won't exfoliate, because I don't exfoliate every day. I only do it like 3 times a week. And I will definitely let you guys know how this works, and I might even do a video using it. So we'll just check on it and see then. But that's the pore vacuum that I got in PR. I want to thank Amelia, and I think it's so awesome, and I look forward to trying it and telling you what I think about it. Okay, next up, I have a mini haul from ShopMissA. And again, I've already opened it just to make sure everything was here, and I took all the stuffing out of the bag so that I didn't have a whole bunch to deal with. But let's dive on in and see what I got. Okay, the first thing I'm pulling out, aha! I've been waiting on these. I'm so excited. I got new ears. Aren't they cute? I love them. It's pearl flowers with rhinestones. And guys, this was only $1. Only $1 at ShopMissA. There we go. I like them. Okay. Next is, I got 2 packages of Eyeshadow Armors. It's those pads that you put underneath your eyes to do eyeshadow so you don't get fallout all over your makeup. $1 a piece. Those are going to come in very, very handy. Next up, a Microfiber Wonder Blender. This was $1.55 because it's the one for charities, and I believe it's the A+. But a part of this $1.55 goes to a learning charity. So let's open it up and see what she feels like. Well, let's pretend to open it. Okay. I think this comes in a bunch of different colors. I chose for the lavender one. And oh, let me tell you. See how fuzzy it looks? Well, for as fuzzy as it looks, it is soft. And I bet it's going to grow if I get it wet. Oh, I'm sorry. Part of the proceeds will go towards protecting animals against abuse. So this one goes towards the animals. This is the pawpaw. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. Pawpaw Microfiber Wonder Blender. That is so cute. It looks blue on the screen, but it's actually lavender. I can't wait to try this. And, oh, it feels soft. I like that. I really like that. It feels really good. Okay, and next I got this Prism cream eyeshadow. And the reason I got this was for the simple reason that it's white. Because whenever I use my eyeshadow primer and I do something with pink eyeshadow, that pink eyeshadow always tends to go orange on me. And I'm using an almost white concealer on top of a clear eyeshadow primer. Because I thought that my skin was getting, the color of my skin was getting through the primer since it's clear. So I put an almost white concealer on top of the eyeshadow primer in order to use pink to make it pink. Well, it still turns orange. So what I thought, in my great mind of logic, was I would get some of this white eyeshadow in a cream formula, and that way when I put the eyeshadow primer on, I can, well, where is it? No, it doesn't have a thing across the top. There it is. Wow, I had to squeeze that hard. It feels like it's got a lot of stuff in it, but it didn't want to come out. And then it came out really hard like that. But there it is. You can see it's white. Let me swatch it for you. Oh, it's shimmery. But you can see that it's white. And what I'm hoping is that it will allow my pink eyeshadow to stay pink, or my lavender to stay lavender, or my lime green to stay lime green. Because it's like it just doesn't stay the color that I want it to be when I'm trying to do a certain look. So I'm glad that when I did the Mother's Day collab, that when I used those colors, or the lavenders and stuff like that, or the Easter collab with those colors, that I was able to have those colors visible instead of having them change on me and oxidize, which they did throughout the rest of the day. The next thing I have, I've been wanting one of these for so long, for so bad, and I finally got one. And guys, it only cost $1. I got a fan brush. This is so awesome. Take the little plastic off, and we'll just go up like that. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's soft. I like the way that feels. I can do a fan brush now. Oh, I'm so happy. It is so soft too. Wow. It only cost $1. It's the mini fan. It says AOA Studios F17 on it. There we go. You know, if this was huge and giant, it would be like one of those fans where they... I like that. I gotta try it out. We got some Rodeo Drive from Offer right here. And we'll just do like that. I know I'm supposed to wash them first, but like Rob Beauty Christie says, you're not my real dad. Okay, so wow, that really gives a very fine and precise line, doesn't it? Wow, I like that. I don't know, this might make me want to start wearing highlighter like I'm strobing from now on. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's an awesome brush. I'm so thrilled. Can't wait to get to use it for real. For real, for real. Okay, and the last thing I got, it's gonna come in 4 boxes, but it's actually only 1. It's just different lengths. So, like I said, last but not least, okay, I got 2 in this size, which is the short, 1 in this size, which is the medium, and 1 in this size, which is the large. Now, what I want to do with these is I want to try to do this myself. I've heard that this is really, really hard to do, and I want to try it. And I heard that they look really, really, really natural when you use them. And we all know that I have no real eyelashes to speak of, so I figured I could have some actual lashes and then see if I could wear them with some falsies. Just because I'm curious. And they were only $1 a box, so I figured, why not? That way I could play with it and have fun. But that was my haul from ShopMissA. And now, let's go ahead and do these 10 questions about me. Now the thing with this is after I get done with it, I'm going to have to try to tag some people, and I really don't know who to tag. And again, I put my glasses on so that I could read, and I'm sorry for the glare of the lights. Okay, first question is, what time do you go to bed? When I pass out. No, actually, I go to bed around 10 or 11 at night, but I don't go to sleep until sometimes 5 or 6 in the morning. I don't know why. I would rather be awake during the night than during the day. But I do get my 8 hours, so that's a good thing. If you could close a fast food chain, which one would it be? And this is question number 2. If I could close a fast food chain, I think I would have to say, well, they really don't do a whole bunch of food or any that I know of. But it would be Smoothie King. It would be Smoothie King. Because while their smoothies taste good, I just don't see how they're worth $6 to $8 for a medium. Or even more, up to $12 for a large. That's highway robbery in my eyes. So I would get rid of Smoothie King. Okay, question number 3. What part of your body could use lotion? My feet. My feet are so dry. But then I live here in Florida, and I'm always wearing some kind of a flip-flop or a sandal. And I'm very rarely in real shoes. So that's going to cause your feet to dry out a whole lot. But, yeah, I could use some lotion on my feet. The thing is, though, let me make sure you can see my expression here. I hate it when people touch my feet. Don't even look at my feet. I'm serious, because I can feel the weight of your stare on my toes. I don't like my feet touched in any way, shape, or form. It takes everything I have within me for me to touch them. Because I hate my feet being touched that much. And God help me if I have to go to the doctor. Because when I was a teenager, I had some very severely ingrown toenails on both of my big toes. And the doctor had to touch my feet. And oh my God, every time he touched them, I tried to kick him. Bless your soul, Dr. Cox. I love you, and I thank God for you, and I miss you. Rest in peace. But he's passed a long time ago, but he was my doctor as a teenager, and bless his heart, he had to put up with some strange stuff from me when it came to my feet. I mean, he for real got to the point to where he just doped me up to where I was off in La La Land so that he could take care of these ingrown toenails on my feet. But just don't touch my feet. Don't touch my feet. Okay. Question number 4. When things break, do you fix them or throw them away? This would depend on what it is. If it's something I feel confident that I can fix, then yeah, I'll fix it. Well, I'll say I'm going to fix it, but then I'll get everything I need to fix it, but then I won't get around to it. So I try to fix it, but it doesn't always work out the way I want it to because I don't always get time. But also it depends on how it's broke. We'll take this blush palette for instance, okay? Let's say that this was broke off and it was in 2 pieces. I had a mirror on one piece and then it was like this. Now I could put the cover back over it, but more than likely, even though it's magnetized, it's not going to stay on there. So I ended up just throwing it away. Because who wants to go with a whole bunch of tape across here? Not me. So yes, I am that petty. However, I have fixed this mirror more times than I care to admit. This little bezel keeps coming off, and I keep super gluing it back on. Now, why that's so funny is because this came from Dollar Tree. It was only $1. $1. And I can't throw it away. Really? I just gotta super glue it to where it's back in there. I can't throw it away. Really? I'm pathetic. I need help. Okay. Number 5. If you had all the money in the world, what would you do with it? What would you buy first? If I had all of the money in the world, well, the first thing I would do is tithe 10% of it at church. The second thing I would do is take half of it and invest it. The third thing I would do is make sure that my family is taken care of. That we all had a place to live, we all had a car, we all had money to live on. And we didn't have to worry about anything. The rest of it, I would then help my friends that would let me, and then secretly help those that wouldn't let me, and then I would help everybody else. I would keep very little of it for myself, and that's the reason why I would invest half of it, because when I invest it like that, then I know I'm never going to run out of money to be able to help others. But another thing I wanted to emphasize here is, when I said I'd help my family, I'm kind of weird on what that word family means. Most people think of family as a flesh and blood relation, or you marry into a family. And well, for the most part, that is 100% true. In my experience, that's not true at all. What I consider family are those who stuck by me through thick and thin, those who appreciate me, and those who love me for who I am. Not what I am, but who I am. And they cherish who I am, or what I am. But yeah, that's what I would do with it. Okay, question number 6. Would you rather keep your sleep schedule or hibernate for 3 months and be awake and alert for 9 months, no sleeping? I think I would keep my schedule that I have now, because I could not imagine being awake 24/7 for 9 months. I mean, that's just... can't do it. Question number 7. Have you ever cried at a movie? No. No, yes, I have. And it hasn't been except for this past couple of years. I went to the theater with a friend, and I saw the movie God's Not Dead. The one with, what's his name? Kevin Sorbo. The one with him in it. And in the movie, towards the end, his character dies. And I started boo-hooing and bawling. And so, yeah, that was the first movie I can remember crying at. Except for when I was a little kid, I used to cry at scary movies. But what little kid doesn't? Okay, so, number 8. Is not returning something borrowed, or something you borrowed, stealing? In my book, yes. The reason is because when you borrow something, you take hold of it on the understanding that it's on loan, it's not a gift, and it's to be returned. Now, if you don't return it, all of a sudden now you're treating it as though it was a gift, and it never was. So that's the same as stealing in my book. Sorry. I know it's kind of harsh, but that's the way it is. Okay, I can't read this. Clogged nose or something green always in your teeth. You really want me to answer that? Seeing that I don't have teeth. No teeth. No teeth. Not a tooth in my head. I'll take the something green in my teeth because I don't have no teeth. So people don't see inside my mouth anyway, really. So yeah, I'll take the something green in my teeth. I want to be able to breathe. Okay, question number 10. Last but not least question. And my eyeball keeps watering. I think it's my right eye crying for my thumb that I crucified. What did I learn last week? Last week I learned that you can take a glass of salt water, and it has to be a glass, and you put some water in it and you make it salty. And then you take one of those square 9-volt batteries, and the 2 parts on the one end that stick up, you put that down in the water, and it'll start swirling. And it'll make a little whirlpool in there, in that glass. And it'll keep going and going until you put something in there to stop it. But yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. But, as far as friends go and the YouTube community, what I learned in that is that no matter what, the community that I'm a part of is so supportive of each other and is always willing to help whenever they can. And I think that's just so amazing, because you don't see that very often, let alone in real life. You don't see that very often in YouTube. So I am so grateful to be a part of this community. And with that being done, I've got to find 4 people to tag. Now this is going to be the hard part. So let me open up my YouTube and look at my channel. And let's see here. Let's go down to the comments. Let's tag Amanda Giannini, Lyra Makeup and Tarot, Amanda Duh, and Amanda, no, she doesn't have a channel. Well, she does, but she doesn't. I've got to find another one. She doesn't have one. I know what I'll do. I'm going to tag Senia. Senia, I need you to answer these questions. I hope I'm saying that right. Because that's what I remember you saying. And if you've already been tagged, then I tag Flawed and Fabulous. Alright, so who did I say? Why don't you guys remind me of this stuff? Okay. We've got Amanda Giannini. I think that's the right way to say it. Lyra Makeup and Tarot. Amanda Duh. Senia and Flawed and Fabulous. Okay. So there was my PR, my unboxing, my mini haul from ShopMissA, and the 10 questions about me. Now, if I've tagged you and you've already done it, please tag somebody else. If I've tagged you and you don't make videos and you don't make content or you feel uncomfortable, tag somebody else. I'll let you pass it off. But only this once you get to pass the buck. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close off and I'm going to say God bless. Thank you for tuning in and spending time with me. And stay safe, stay beautiful, and until next time, I love you. Bye-bye.